It's like SNL, dude. They just take whatever's going on in the world and they write
Yeah,
sketches.
that's
on that.
yeah. And also, but then they add this element of not being funny. So they're doing great. Yeah.
They got some hitters here and there.
They have actually.
They have a couple
recently.
here and there that are
I
good.
said, dude, you know what I said? We talked about this on our podcast. Our podcast is the thing they do with the switching jokes for each other with Michael Che.
That is so funny.
Okay.
That is funny.
And it is. I agree. But SNL is very progressive, very, they don't make any jokes about.
I can see where you're leaning while we start this podcast. 23 minutes in, I found out where you stand.
Finally. Can we get this American flag back here, please? Yeah. Why is it off?
Yeah.
We have a handshake. We do.
Yeah. Big 45 guy, but keep going. But keep going.
Anyway, this is not like about that, but just think about it from the primaries and I'm just kidding. I don't know what the primaries are or like
I don't think anybody knows.
Yeah.
No one really started following politics till 16.
No. Who has that joke about like we shouldn't we know too many of the people in politics.
Yeah.
Like we shouldn't in our day-to-day lives know who Mitch McConnell is. By nature of that job, you shouldn't know him.
I don't know who said that, but I know Shane.
I know. Is he have a joke about that?
Shane does a bit about how like nobody watched the primaries, and then like, he's like, my opponent's gay, and everyone's like, oh, you can do that? Yeah.
Oh yeah. He goes, nope. You're like, I didn't know you could.
You can just say that.
It's not true.
And just watched him just scale the ratings, dude, to like the be all end all.
He won. Well, I was gonna say about SNL is that they're very can't make any jokes about any of those, and they did this little like ornate like switch with but all the jokes they're wildly racist. Wildly racist.
SNL's.
The joke swap.
Yeah.
Where the black guy and the white guy switch jokes.
Yes.
So I go, and these are all over TikTok. I go, so if a 10-year-old is like a black people like gorillas or like black man can't afford to like feed his family.
You better land this plane. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I go, all these jokes are wildly inappropriate, but you've just kind of switched it up on us so you can now say a 10-year-old kid didn't know any of these things.
Right.
And now he knows all of those jokes.
Yeah.
I go, how are we it's fine. I'm a comedian. I like jokes. I'm into jokes, but don't say it's like a ventriloquist. It's like, I'm not racist. The puppet is.
Yeah.
Because the puppet is like, I can't, and you're like, come on. You're like, he's saying it. The guy.
His mouth's not moving though.
No, so they're like, he can't be on it.
Racist. No. If your mouth's not moving, there's no way he said it.
How thinly veiled is this?
Yeah.
That you're like, oh, he's like Jeff Dunham is like Ahmed the dead. Remember that?
Yeah.
When we were growing up,
Yeah.
it was the terrorist, and he was like saying all this stuff that was so out of pocket.
Dude, I couldn't stand him.
Remember that?
I thought that was so annoying with the puppets. I never thought that was funny.
And he was like, this guy, and he was going, oh, come on, we shouldn't say that. I'm like, he just said it, dude. And everybody's like, this guy rules. It's not racist at all.
That's so funny.
That's the SNL thing to me.
Yeah.
It goes, but I'm fine with all those jokes. I think they're hilarious. Just don't grandstand as SNL. We're like they canceled Shane, canceled Melissa Vias, and you were like, get him off the show because Shane, what did he have? He had a racist tweet.
Yeah. You want to read it out loud, Jack?
Yeah.
You want to read what he said, dude?
And we love Shane, dude.
It had to do with armor, right? There was armor and there was a weak point. That's what we can say about that.
That's what it is. Yeah.
That's what we can say about that.
Which are but
so
all
you
those
never want to work for SNL.
No, dude.
No?
No, I mean, unless Republicans got in charge, then I would. I just kidding, dude. No, I don't mind. I don't mind. I think everybody has. But when you say I don't it's when a pastor is like, we need to come out against come out against gay marriage, and then you find out he's in a secret gay relationship. You're like, dude, I guess don't
hide in plain sight.
Yeah, I guess maybe that's the yeah. Everybody's the SNL just sneaking under the radar. No one's ever been like, hey, super quick. But
by the way, what you guys should do is you should just make a right-wing SNL.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you and a bunch of comedians should just get together.
Yeah.
Find whatever channel is willing to take that leap of faith.
Right-wing SNL.
Yeah, right-wing
Matt
SNL.
TV tried to give it a run, I think.
Dude, Matt TV was so funny.
Yeah. Wait, what about, I always hear that the, Gutfeld and stuff like that is it beats the Tonight Show by double.
What's Gutfeld?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Pull up Gutfeld.
Gutfeld is Fox. It's Fox News, late night show. The Gutfeld. Look up the show. It's he goes, "What's Gutfeld?" And that's a while because you live in Nashville.
Yeah,
look up the late night TV show. Right, that show. You ever seen that show?
Never.
Really?
Not once.
Look up the late night ratings. All the late night. He does like a panel show.
Yeah.
It's like goes up against all the late night shows.
When you were starting this comedy, were you ever like, I want to be a movie star, or I want to have my own show, like I want to be a talk show host, where you would look at these ratings and be like, I can do this?
Gutfeld's number one.
Number one in what?
Late night.
Late night TV.
Yes. He beats SNL. He beats, look at the ratings right there. He beats Colbert. 2.4 million total viewers.
And what is it? Is this?
That's higher than the Late Show with Colbert. That's
comedy?
higher than the Tonight Show.
And what does he do?
It's like a Chelsea Lately type show. He just sits around. It's like a panel show.
He just roast people,
but it's conservative. That's what it's so funny that we're talking about this.
Yeah, it's wild. I never thought we'd get on a topic like this. You're saying all the words though. I'm kind of just
you're kind of like
you're the one.
Yeah.
You're the one doing it. I'm down to have this conversation as long as I can stay in the same lane.
We're gonna clip this and use it against you. You're saying
no. Don't ventriloquist me. All of a sudden it's my mouth not moving. Be like, Taylor said this.
Don't Jeff Dunham me.
Don't Jeff Dunham me.
Like when I
put the turban on me, dude.
He's not saying it. The puppet is.
Yeah.
Like when I lived in LA, when like that Hillary Trump election was happening, and like couldn't find a soul. You couldn't find a Trump flag. You couldn't find a Trump nothing.
Right. It was all in the basement of their house.
Yeah, but everyone. It's the same with like Adam Carolla. He has a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Huge. Like all the biggest podcasts are like, this isn't. I'm not even.
You're just speaking facts.
I'm just speaking facts.
You're just speaking facts.
Ben Shapiro, biggest one. Like all those guys. Like Matt Walsh is a big. But you can't find anybody around that's like, I love it.
Yeah.
Like Adam Carolla, he's like speaking just the most truth out, and no one listens, but the podcast is number one.
Yeah.
So you go, what's going on?
Right.
Everybody has to be like the secret. I was going to say like the Underground Railroad, but that's probably not a good analogy.
No, especially with where we've been going. We've been going in this whole podcast. Bro, you're trying to take this ship down.
Conservative Underground Railroad.
Bussin' With The Boys, cancel. But I didn't say any of this, bro.
I said none of this, dude.
Underground Railroad. That's a tough. Yeah, but keep going, dude. Keep fucking going.
No.
I'm loving this. This is outstanding.
It's like nobody can. It's like, what to be like? I mean, not anymore because they've kind of like somehow even come back around themselves. But like 6-7 years ago, Nickelback.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not. It's a hack joke now, but like Nickelback's the worst band ever.
Everyone hated
like,
them.
You know where they play when they come to town? Nissan Stadium.
Right.
Who's going?
Right.
Everybody.
We got some Nickelback fans. The Nickelback came on this podcast. I literally told them when I was like 13, 14 years old, all my classmates would be like, Nickelback sucks. They're the worst. And I'd be like, hell yeah, they do. I didn't know at all. I knew like 3 of their songs. Like, hell, they were all awesome songs.
Yeah.
But you know.
Nickelback's terrible.
I'm a sheep.
Yeah, turn on your Spotify. There's the top 5 songs are like, there's a lot of Nickelback in here.
So why do you think that is? Go ahead and dive into mainstream media and why that's not real.
Why? So, yeah. Well, why is Gutfeld the biggest and no one is
having a hard time understanding Gutfeld? It's
it's like
right wing.
It's like the Tonight Show.
Tonight Show.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah, that's a good way to say it.
That's fair to say?
It's a talk show on Fox News.
Yeah, it's on Fox News.
Late night, like an interview.
Yeah. You talk to the hardcore red folks though. They say Fox News is liberal now too.
Oh yeah, they've even turned on them. Yeah. All right, so why like we have these jokes at our show. I go, everyone is like in real life like such a good person, but inside we're all like, you know, like I say my whole show is just the group text with your buddies out loud.
I love that.
That's all my show is.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah, so we're like, John, do you care about children? Yes, of course. Would you like to donate $1 to help children? No.
No chance.
Would you like to your meal is $7.98. Would you like to round up to help children? Nah, good.
Good on that. No way.
Everybody
I get
secretly is bad inside.
But you find a way in your
Yeah.
just absolutely move on from that. You find a way to be a terrible person. Next question.
Well, at the end of this, I'm going to invite people to get saved. That's the end of this.
That's how it all happens.
I'm going to convince everyone they're bad.
You'll have people in a blender talking like that, dude.
Dang, dude, this guy got us twisted.
The psychology that you have on people is crazy.